people are excited to watch because it's back, and everyone is sick of Zoom interviews, as we are saying.
And it's not a bait and switch with us. Our show's always been poor quality.
New wigs. New dresses.
Oh, we kind of look sickening in this lighting.
Sickening, no?
New conversations, new looks, new jokes, new topics.
Right.
You know, like
A true return to form.
it's
Yeah,
fun watching
bad
TV
form.
shows have to resort to like heavy editing, whereas I'm a wee bit new.
Yeah.
Wee bit
Stephen
new.
Colbert at home, snatched, called.
Started the heavy editing.
We actually
Absolutely.
invented editing. Yeah.
People things used to just be one take.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
High stakes.
Well, speaking of Zoom calls, you guys have had a lot of these and have done a lot of things from home. Do you prefer this, or do you prefer being in the basement of World of Wonder?
The basement.
Any basement. Any basement. I don't care if it's World of Wonder, the Saw franchise. Any basement is better than doing this at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer the basement. Now when we film, because we're up for season 5, for the first half of the season, we shot it way before COVID, like
Right.
January. And then second half of the season, we shot far away, and they used multiple cameras to green screen us close. So like we're in the same room, but we're way far away.
Yeah.
Are
But
you?
through the magic of Hollywood, we're able to maintain the same authentic feel.
I love that.
I
Are
think
you-
we've just been doing it long enough that people are going to start to ask themselves, like, have I really watched 150 of these? And what does that say about me?
Right.
You know?
I have.
Thank you.
Mama, you are tan the house down, baby.
Although it's a little dark in here, I'm not as tan as it looks.
We're wearing a crisp white t-shirt today.
Chris. Wait,
You
so
better work.
you guys actually 6 feet apart in the studio? Are you like?
Yes,
Oh, it's
Yeah.
further.
further.
It's probably like 10.
It's probably 10. We have to shout and crane our necks. Yeah.
Yep.
I think
And-
that might be hard for you because you're constantly like nudging Trixie.
You were there, you were not there. Ooh, 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 ooh! That's getting older, bitch!
Room in the back of your head like a troll.
So that you can do what? And we've been friends long enough. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, well, it's lesson boundaries, which I'm learning about. Not willingly, but listen. Crisis is the mother of necessity, and necessity is the father of invention.
And she likes to touch me and then go, ow. So like,
Oh. Yeah,
I think no touching is for the best.
yeah.
It
It's
probably
probably my Munchausen by proxy syndrome.
Well, so since some of the episodes were filmed in January and you're back now filming in this pandemic, what are the topics? Because we are living in troubled times, needless to say.
Well, you want to talk tone deaf? Our first episode is about how no one ever gets sick and everyone has a job.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. No.
Oh.
Our first episode of the season, I believe, is about movies, which, hey, we've all developed a different relationship with movies.
Yeah. I think our second episode is about hugging and kissing, and then we go into house parties, large
Open
public
mouth
gatherings.
breathing. Yeah.
Respiratory health.
Parties.
We have a whole episode about how the government's really looking out for us and has our best
Yeah.
interests in mind.
Yes.
Yeah. Capitalism is yeah.
You can definitely tell, like, when the second half of the season when we went back in, it was very like, thank God we're doing this in real life, because as much as we make fun of whatever, we're in a basement in front of a green screen, it's better than being at home.
It felt like the Shangri-La, baby. Seriously, it felt like the Shangri-La.
No,
And because of social distancing, we have to mic ourselves. We don't have any assistants. We have separate dressing rooms, which
which just strips
Yeah.
you back down to basics before you guys were rich and famous. Miking
Well-
yourselves.
Yeah. Before I was a thousandaire, I was very enthusiastic about doing my own mic and stuff. But then when I discovered that the microphone cost about $2,000, I became very nervous. And also with these fingernails, it's really tough.
No,
I have a really hard life, is what I'm trying to say.
No.
I have a really
I
hard
can
life.
sense it. Well, seeing as you guys are in separate dressing rooms, what's the prep? Do you text each other and say, today we're going to talk about outdoor gatherings? Or how
I'm
does
going
that
to tell you exactly what happens, Joe.
Okay.
She's in the dressing room. I'm in the hall. She's in the real dressing room. And there's Russian pop music from older women blaring ear-splitting levels from a Bluetooth speaker. And I'm in the corner. And plot twist, our follow-through is as good as ever, because the other day she came up to me and said, I know we're supposed to do 3 episodes, but I think we can call it. I want to go home.
Oh, stop.
And I said, listen, I'm not a quitter, but I do want to go home. And if you go throw a fit and say that you're like white knuckling it or something and you need to get out of here, I'll go along with it.
I mean, I can always pull the insanity card, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
we need to go. We've been there, done that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But
My documentary gave us an out at any time.
Yes.
yeah.
If
Oh my God, here we go. She's about to turn. Yeah.
But then it was like, well, we have to finish this many episodes, so either we finish them today or we have to come back on an extra day and do 1.
Yeah.
So it was
I
like,
also reminded myself that we get paid to do this. Like, oh yeah, dollar signs.
Yeah.
there is money involved.
Like, I would kill to get paid to get into drag and talk about random
I'm
topics.
gonna stop you right there.
We'll say season 5, we are running out of topics, and we have, I think, covered the human experience.
Yes, and the extraterrestrial one too. So we're kind of like grasping at straws. Maybe we'll get into like crown molding or like Adobe huts or something.
Yeah, or Amish furniture or the Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
Hey, that's like actually a good idea.
Yeah, I'm ready.
restaurant menu fonts.
Oh,
We can do a show called, what is it? Diners, Dives, and what is it?
diners, dives.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. We could. I'm
ready to compare and contrast the different Subway sandwich locations in the Los Angeles area.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, going back to the editing for a second, I love that you guys give props to the editors, because that really does make the show. You guys are excellent, but none of us would be here if it wasn't for the editing.
No.
It's true.
Right?
So like the unsung hero of the album is of course the editing. But let's not overstate their importance, because
They are, in fact, just trash.
They are just replaceable, lonely workers who, no, they're the stars, really. I mean, they truly are. Jeff Braun and used to be Chris, and now and Curtis also does some edit. They're amazing.
And Ronald, of course.
Yeah, they work so hard.
These people need awards. We have gone to the Streamies, I think, 3 times, and we always lose. And every time we lose, I want the editors to get the award more than I care about getting it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's be honest, the way they edit has gone on to inspire many other shows to edit exactly like that. So
No, they have.
it's about being Miss Iconique, Mama.
I'm telling you, at work, if I want something done a certain way, I send some of your guys' show and I say something like this.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
And they're like, oh,
what the hell is
chaotic trash.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how many episodes are we to expect from you lovely ladies?
How many is it?
75.
Is it like, I don't even know how many. Is that sad? Because we
How many
filmed so
more?
many before and after COVID.
Right.
I think we've got a good dozen in the can, perhaps. Maybe that's
Probably about 15, I think, probably this season. I'm not really sure. But usually we just end a season when one of us has to go on tour.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, or either I fall ill or become lost, or Trixie goes on tour or has other obligations.
Right.
Sometimes both.
Either I have some windfall of responsibility that I have to tend to, or she gets tired.
She's having another fit.
She's going down to the farm to get her udders looked at, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, there are no tours on the horizon. Does that upset you guys? I mean, do you miss it?
Yes and no.
I really miss the rhythm of tour. Every day you wake up and you have one responsibility, and it's to eventually get in drag and do the best show possible. And that rhythm made me forget about things that I probably should care about. Emails, friends, texts, birthdays. I just become a show-driven monster. But I also, I mean, telling jokes or doing any form of comedy for no one is not it.
Yeah.
It sucks. And doing drag alone in your house was cute at first, but like
Yeah. See, I agree with Trixie, but I take that that single, like that laser focus, single-mindedness of purpose, rejection of email responsibility on the road. I just applied that to my life in quarantine. So
Right.
emails
Don't have time.
not available.
No.
I know, yes, I'm at home, but
I am at home. Yes, I'm in front of my computer logged into my email account, but
Yeah.
I can't
yeah,
read
the
them.
gall and the audacity for you to expect me to answer even the most triflingly trivial question is just ludicrous.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite quote, my free time is not my availability.
Love it.
Write that down. That's going in the next book.
Yeah.
Wait, before we
Yeah.
get to the book, Katya, did you say that you miss meet and greets, or was it you, Trixie? One of you.
It wasn't me.
wasn't.
I do actually, because I think that sometimes my body defaults to like a psychic vampire mode where like say I'm running low on energy,
Or just a normal vampire.
well, for normal I switch from blood to energy. So
Right.
when you know, I do enjoy the one-on-one in the moment interaction with people because it's like it changes and then there's a different thing and it keeps you very present and it's quite exciting. Also, people are saying like, I love you, you're wonderful, I can't believe how beautiful you are, you're my favorite person.
And you're stepping on my foot, you know.
Yeah, you're squeezing my neck too hard. Yeah.
Can I get a different size?
Yeah, you killed my dad. But so I do miss that. But you know, things are going to change now because of this respiratory illness that has really swept the world.
Yeah.
Right.
I used to be out telling jokes, and now I'm at home getting canceled for them. It's not good.
I know. I actually was going to ask this. What are your thoughts on cancel culture? It's happening a lot.
I love it.
Do you?
I say not only cancel, I say execute, kill. No,
I'm fine with it. Whatever. People are bored. If it makes you happy, just live your life.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
think
care. I
it-
mean, I get canceled like every 2 weeks, and it affects me less and less every time. Like I'm like,
What did you say, Trixie? If you stay canceled,
if you
you
stay
ain't gotta get
canceled, you ain't got to get canceled.
Right. Oh, I like that.
And honestly, we were drag queens. If we didn't want to offend people, this is the wrong industry.
Totally.
I could be
hostess at Applebee's.
killed for looking like this in different places in America.
Should be.
So somebody subtweeting me, whatever.
Right.
I will say, the ultimate cancel is voting. You want to cancel someone? Go vote, mama.
And also exercise your capitalistic power. in
Freedom.
terms of, like,
Not buying a ticket.
don't buy their shit. Don't look at their stuff. Let the
Right.
views drop. Let the sales drop. You know, that's a more realistic. What's another, like? It's a more tangible form of cancellation. That's
It's more
like,
pragmatic. It's more like, what can I actually do if I don't like something? You can
Right.
just not pay
Yeah.
attention to it.
right. And I mean, that's a lot. You know, a lot of these trolls, a lot of these people who make their living, like the Tommy Laurens of the world, the Janine Piros, they're fueled by vitriol and controversy and eyeballs. And if we just stopped paying attention to them, they would go away.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
in
it's a good thing I
America,
mentioned them.
in America, people don't really understand. People have almost a religious figure or like, religious or like public office view of celebrities. So like, I think people are just being faced with the reality that like maybe that girl you like from the Progressive commercial is kind of a bitch or whatever. Like whenever you have to like, maybe celebrities aren't that great of people, and maybe in a dramatic turn of events, the richest among us aren't the most in touch.
Oh,
Perhaps.
Gerard, did you hear that? Prepare the Rolls Royce with them.
Yeah.
Like,